Something strange was waiting in the dark sky over Israel. An object of blinding blue, red, and white light hovered over the city of Acre before suddenly stopping and falling close to the ground, casting an eerie light on the surrounding area. It is not known in what order the following events took place, but it is clear that on the night beings descended upon Israel, never seen before or since. Tamara was watching the shining object as it descended from the clouds and hovered above her city. She was outside near her home when a light show began around her. Small creatures glowing with red light came towards her and began to attack. The creatures were able to injure Tamara before she escaped. Later that night, a man named Abdul who was driving noticed a figure standing by the side of the road. Abdul stopped and the man asked for a lift. Abdul agreed and the man got into the passenger seat of his car. He continued driving down the dirt road ahead of him, looking at his new companion. He was horrified to see his appearance transform into something monstrous. The man changed in seconds until he was no longer a recognizable person. In his place sat a tall humanoid dressed in dark clothes. It had a dog's head, floppy ears, and one cyclops eye at the top of a long snout. In a panic, probably realizing he was sitting next to what he called a demon, Abdul braked hard, sending the car off the road. After opening the door, Abdul ran out of the car as fast as he could, afraid to even look behind him. He ran and ran, finally getting a safe enough distance from the supernatural tormentor to look at the wreckage of his car. His heart sank as he watched the nightmarish creature climb out of the passenger side door before walking towards him. Then the apparition disappeared without further explanation. That same night, two men were driving on a dark road in the Negev desert near the city of Bir Ispa when they saw a man standing in the sand next to an asphalt road. They were in the middle of nowhere and it was getting late, so they decided to slow their car to stop next to the man to see if he needed help. One of them rolled down his window and spoke to him, but received no response. Instead, it slammed its palm against the car door, and witnesses were horrified to discover that the strange figure was not a man, and that its hand was now somehow attached to their car. They managed to catch a glimpse of the creature's face, and it was described as a terrible mutation. In response, the driver stepped hard on the accelerator pedal, and the car sped away from the monster. It then hurtled about 20 feet through the air, landing again on the side of the door. It gripped the metal like Spider-Man and held the door firmly even when the car and its panicked occupants went past 75 kilometers per hour on the highway. Nothing they did seemed to drive the monster away until it mysteriously vanished into thin air about half a mile of sheer terror.